Hi, my name is Aaron. Welcome back to Gear. Today we are going to be talking about streaming, and there are so many ways that you can do this. Some things that I really love are more about convenience and appearance than some of the functionality that we may be all looking for. So I love the functionality. I want the ease of use, but I also want to be able to see the artwork. I want to be able to kind of have a visual experience as well as having the audio being playing and easy to use. So I've seen a bunch of high-end solutions that are out there. I know that there's a bunch. There's some from NAD, there's some from Name, and there are a bunch of other products out there that actually use a front LCD screen that's a touch screen that you can kind of interact with. And I think that's really cool. And I was looking at the cost for some of them, and they're so expensive. Like more expensive than if you were to buy a tablet or something like that and just literally set it on top of some piece of gear, right? So what I thought I would do is try and figure out how can I get something that I can see artwork on the stuff and then also have it all work. And so one of the things I started looking into was a touch screen with a Raspberry Pi or something like that. But after a while, I actually came across some Surface and running Windows, and they were super cheap. You can find them in a lot of different places. And what's cool about them is a lot of them have kind of this, the older ones have this dock that you can plug directly into. So, you can take a tablet, like an iPad or something like that, and plug a dongle into it and connect to it that way. But it kind of just doesn't look super great. Now there are docks for iPads, but the iPad itself starts out kind of expensive sometimes. The other thing that I've found is that the iPad is limited in what specific software. Now the software is great and the app functionality is pretty great, but it's not an infinite sandbox in that sense. So using a Surface tablet, I was able to hook it up with a USB dock or with a dock and then connect USB to it and run that into a more powerful DAC. And what I love about this Surface is that you can get a touchscreen in there, you get a Windows USB experience, and then also you get a lot of great software support in the sense that I can run the JRiver app and I can run it through that tablet and stream directly to it. I can connect other JRiver libraries that are in the house and play it through that tablet just like I would through any other computer or JRiver endpoint. I can run Spotify, and I can do this as well as doing some sort of slideshow. So I can have whatever JRiver is willing to show me or whatever Spotify is willing to show me as far as artwork goes, or I can create my own library of artwork, put it in a folder, tell Windows to look at that, and just have it play. So you can kind of see that behind me, and I'll show some other pictures and stuff. But it works out really well. So here are the downsides. Like any other Windows computer, you're going to have to restart it every once in a while. What I did is I ended up so that it would automatically log in. This older set of Surface laptops or Surfaces, they have Windows 8 set up for them, but they also do Windows 10, and you can migrate over to Windows 10. At least I did with mine, and it wasn't a big deal. Now, I can tell when it's dead quiet in the room and I'm pretty close to the Surface, I can hear a little bit of fan noise, but I don't hear it electrically. I don't hear it coming through my speakers. So some of these solutions that are out there, these all-in-one box solutions from NAD, and you don't have to mess with the software too much. But I have found that when I used a Raspberry Pi to do some of the stuff, I was still running into network issues. I was still running into software things, right? It's not the perfect experience. And so for significantly less than what you would pay some of these higher end streaming DACs with these cool displays. You can get a tablet or a Surface and have a nice touchscreen interface. You can use that then. It's got its own keyboard built into the touchscreen functionality, or you have the fold-up keyboards built into them as well. So this was just kind of an idea, something fun that I've been using, and I thought maybe it'd be kind of cool to see, do you have something like this laying around or something that's not being used as much, and then you could repurpose it for a dedicated listening experience or something fun like that. So let me know what you think. What's the best way to go about getting a touchscreen interface with your hi-fi setup? One of the things that I enjoy about it is that I see a piece of artwork on the kind of slideshow, and it's for a band that I haven't listened to in a while, and I go, oh, I should listen to something from them. And so it just excites me to do it. It makes me want to listen to music more, so that's kind of fun. And then I also have a huge range of options, right? Or Amazon doesn't have this sort of like Spotify Connect option there. You don't get the ability to tap and play where you would like it to play. So with this touchscreen, I can get up and hit an album and hit play, and then control volume through a preamp or something like that. So lots of fun options, lots of cool things. And then you can spend as little as you want for these. Obviously with going out and finding them used, you can go to eBay, Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, all those kinds of places will have some sort of older Surface tablet out there that you can run Windows on, install your whatever preferred software, get it to auto log in. So if there is an update and has to run, you can just hit restart and it automatically logs in and launches the two applications or whatever applications you want. And there you go. You got your full touchscreen interface with if you want a slideshow or just to have it automatically pop into full screen for Spotify or JRiver in its theater mode. So a lot of cool experiences. You can then not touch the screen at all, not touch the device at all, and use your phone. Or if you have other streaming services that you're using like SoundCloud or other Bandcamp, something like that, you can go to those websites, go to those places, install these apps that maybe don't have all the support on these other streaming boxes, and you can use the touch interface. So another idea is, like, I have it sitting on top of my rack. You don't have to have it sitting on top of your rack. You could, in theory, have it sitting next to you and use it as a touchscreen interface, as basically like a remote control. So you can tap, touch, do whatever you want to, and then have USB running over to your rack or to your DAC or however you want to get that signal across. Even you could use HDMI. You could go mini DisplayPort out to HDMI. So lots of options, lots of ideas. So what do you guys think? What are you using? Anything, besides a Bluesound Node 2i, what else is out there? Raspberry Pis, how are you using it? Is it different from kind of what maybe somebody else is doing? Let me know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. Thanks a lot.